I featured State of Decay 2 on my channel a couple months ago. Now, even though I had fun playing it, I had stopped playing the game for a bit. In fact, it took me a couple months to get back into it, but I had the urge to play the other day, and now I'm hooked again. So here's my in 2022. When you start the game, you're introduced to the character selection screen. After you're done choosing your character, you're thrown into the tutorial that sets up the story for the game. After completing the tutorial, the game introduces you to your own set of survivors in your first base, and also lets you start exploring the world. Throughout your adventure, you'll be given different quests to do and have to complete them within a certain amount of time. So, I had my first base and I was ready to get out there and live my Walking Dead fantasies. I took over a couple places, made them my outposts, recruited some new people, helped out a lot of survivors, and was well on my way to establishing my ultimate community. I was their Negan, and they were my Rick and the rest of the cast. Now I can say when you choose a leader, it's not like anything really changes, just the fact that they come with a perk that improves your bases and other things. But I didn't really feel like I made any real leader decisions, only on occasions. Like the one time when I had to kill a bunch of cannibals, but nothing too crazy. At first I thought having all these characters was going to be a lot to do and manage, but that quickly went away and I was pairing my favorite groups together and having them go out on different missions. I had a team for just the plague hearts, and then I had a team just for scavenging, and the more I started to acquire more teammates, the more I felt just a little bit stronger and knew if anything was to attack us, we would be ready. Then I realized I couldn't feed all these people and ended up having to kill off a member. Now, I know you're probably saying, well, you know you could have just exiled him, right? And yes, because yes, you're right, I could have, but nope. I walked him into a horde of zombies and made him fight for his life. Now, even though the combat is as basic as it gets, I thought it was pretty fun for the type of game this is. Now, it's not perfect and sometimes the controls get janky, but it wasn't a big problem. One thing I did like was the many different options that they had in the game, from easy mode to lethal mode, and also able to change the loot on the map but keep it separate from the difficulty of the zombies and other little things like that. The menus looked good too, when the base building was pretty good also. Now, the amount of spaces felt kind of limited. Even though I had one of the biggest bases you can get on this map, it felt limited, and it's probably because most of the bases have pre-built facilities already on the premises, and with no option to tear them down, you're pretty much forced to work with whatever you got. But with that being said, base building was fun and was done so perfect and simple to understand. It was a blast fixing up my base and making the choices on if I needed extra beds, or do I need a garden for food, or medicinal herbs to heal myself. Cause making those choices and having limited space definitely left me trying to find a good rhythm so I could keep my camp happy. The game also lets you claim a limited amount of outposts, and with those, it gives you some extra supplies like food, meds, fuel, ammo, and materials so you can make sure that the necessary things for your base stay afloat. I really like this one mechanic that they had in the game also. If you're making too much noise building, you bring a higher chance of your base getting attacked by a lot of zombies. And the more noise you make, the stronger the zombies get and the more zombies come after you too. I thought it was a great addition to the game, and I'm really glad that they had it in there. Let's talk about the multiplayer. I thought the multiplayer was fun. I really like the fact that they let you use all your survivors from your camp and let you access all of your gear. Plus you keep the things that you scavenge in the game, and you can trade items to other players. I also love the fact that you can go through the whole experience in co-op, and the other person that joins the group gets a boost in points. Now, we did have some connection issues, but it was only like twice, and that was after playing for about like 5 hours. Now for everybody's favorite part, let's talk about the cons. This time, I actually don't have too many cons, and there are more just personal things than cons with the game, honestly. My first one though is, I wish they had more places to loot. The looting is fun, but I wish they had more buildings to loot though, since it's so much fun. My second and last one is, I wish you had more control on the base building. Like, if I don't want something there, I should be able to tear it down and be able to place more things on there. So should you buy State of Decay 2 in 2022? Heck yeah. But I would wait until it goes on sale, or get it on the Xbox Game Pass for free. I think the $40 price tag for the game is a little too much. So thank you for watching. Cause make sure you like and hit that subscribe button to check out all of my new videos that I drop. And join the Discord, the link is in the description below so we can grow our community. Thank you, bye.